So if we stare at a shadow, the shadow very slowly gets longer during midday, towards sundown point. Next thing is game lag will cause this to not be very consistent. Next, if you're trying to find north and you're having trouble, look at the clouds. No, really. The direction they go in virtually every server I've seen makes it to where the clouds move north. So when I look that direction, we'll go to the map. It's a built-in map, and go forward. We're going roughly north, so that helps a great deal. Next, we're in the southern hemisphere, at least in the game, which means the sun is north of us instead of south of us. And this is apparently quasi-midday, so the sun is making the shadows longer right now because it's afternoon, and we look north to see the sun, because that happens to be where it is right now. It's always north of us, but it's much, much north. And some of the shadows are getting longer, depending on the video quality you use. Next thing, for navigation, even though you're told to look for the biggest mountain on the map, that thing, that isn't necessarily the best way to figure out exactly where you are. Getting on a high spot and being able to see, oh, there's the road, or getting up on one of those little mountains. They're not, well, they are mountains. They're just not wanting to be called mountains. They're wannabe mountains. You'll be able to get a lot of information that way. For instance, now if we look on the map, we're up there. So we're in North Valley and Next Valley's junction point. And yeah, we're looking down there. That area over there corresponds with Resource Mountain and Everest Mountain South area. Next thing is, below in the description, if you happen to have the rustlegacy.eu version of Rust Legacy, I'll be providing a link below in the description to the map I've got. The map here, I've made it, I had to resize it and warp it a bit, but at least now the road matches where you are with your little green dot. Actually, it's a much bigger dot than I want. And if any of you out there know how to get that dot to be smaller so it's more precise, I would really appreciate it. I will put out another video later on where I do pretty much the same image and give a download link to it, and also give a second download link to one that covers the entire screen and is a full-scale maps for navigating the majority of the play area that is, well, considered of value by most people. Resources don't exist outside of the area above North Everest and to the right of Wasteland East. You get so few resources, there's almost nothing to work with. Your only source of food would be hunting animals, and your only source of materials stop being wood piles, like I just went past over here, and instead all you have are trees, which is still doable, but it's much, much more work. You run out of minerals as well in some cases. Although in some areas you might find them randomly generated, but they may or may not respawn at all because they're outside of the main play area. Hope this has been a useful video for you, and hope this helps with your navigation. And I hope that this actually works on all the servers because they can choose to make it look different. Also want to put out one more thing. One of the reasons I want to update or modify this map is because this is apparently the alpha or pre-alpha arrangement of things. For instance, that part down there named tanks was a much more complicated area that had a lot of really cool loot that isn't there anymore. Most of the map is identical to the 2013 map we're looking at, but not all of it was, and this is outdated. I do appreciate that it's the Alpha Cheeto map mostly, and it works okay, but it's missing also the rocks update, so we don't have any stones to navigate. And even though it includes, quite literally, if you zoom in on it, every single tree, they're not in the same locations, or at least they don't appear to be. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. Hope that this was useful to you. Bye.